Hi everybody, happy Friday! Also, well, trick or treat! It's time for almost Halloween, at least in the States, not in every other part of the world, but I do like the good things that go on at Halloween, and so I thought I'd make a painting with that. A very goofy one that you can read up the story about on my blog post once you finish watching this video. It's up, so check it out with lots of close-up photos. Like I said, the story on how this painting came about, and also an exact material list on what colors I used to color BB-8 in his Halloween costume, because he's trick-or-treating. I'm really gonna have a hard time to not tell the story right away here. You have to read it up. I find it very goofy. And I actually giggled a lot while I painted, and that's not very often. Usually I'm more in the Zen mode and really enjoying myself and stuff, but once in a while I have to keep it together to not burst out laughing aloud. And when I painted this one, it was such a time. So I did sketch everything out, and then I inked everything with a permanent marker, and then I thought, well, I'm gonna work with ink, so I, well, zoomed you in already to get more detail, but then thought, let's start with the background and have the ink on top. So I started with the watercolors, zoomed you back out, of course, and I'm having different kinds of shades of purple and indigo and yellow ochre, black, sepia. That's all the colors that I can see here right away at one glance. So I'm putting in those colors, dabbing them away a tiny bit, and then having the lights on top with a bit of mustard, and well, creating a scene there. So BB is, well, he's maybe not the most adventurous android there is. He's kind of scared of bats, for example, that you can see in the background, and well, he's running away with his treasures of his trick-or-treating run, and well, he's kind of scared there. Let's put it this way. So once I had that background dry, I did move on to the Inktense pencils, and I'm moving you a bit closer so that you can actually see what I'm doing there. So I colored the costume of BB-8 with different shades of orange and brown, and a tiny bit of, it's like a burned brick, like a very dark red, almost maroon kind of a color, to have the costume that is like a pumpkin. Have that colored in. Of course, BB is gonna be in white, gray, black, and orange, as he is in the original artwork. And I'm having a tiny bit of green, yellow, and brown for the leaves on top of the pumpkin, and different shades of very comic-y, bright colors for the candy here. So the back did not survive the flight from the bats, but oh well, what can you do? It's better for your diet, BB. It's really better that way. So I'm going around my painting here and just intensifying colors, adding colors, liquefying all the ink once I have it put down with the pencils, and making sure that everything is consistent. I get depth. I'm darkening up the background quite a bit more to have a bit more of a scary feel go on, and to also intensify the perception of depth and distance there. I'm going back in with watercolors, because with the ink I cannot have those very subtle transitions between black and the respective color, so the purple on the top and the light ochre on the bottom. But it works way better with watercolor for me, so you can put that on top as well. So once everything is dry there, and I have the last tiny bit of pigment put in there, I'm going in with a white gel pen, and I'm just adding highlights at the bats, for example, and at the lens on the camera lens on BB and the green stuff on the pumpkin, stuff like that. And then I'm just gonna sign, and that's that. If you wanna know how I came to be inspired for this painting, like I said, check out the blog post, it's up, so enjoy reading there. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Maybe you got some time to create something, that would be awesome. I would love that. And most importantly, enjoy yourself. Have fun, everybody. Thank you again for watching, and while you're at it, maybe you leave this video a thumbs up or share it with a friend or subscribe to the channel if you're new, because it really helps. Thanks again and have a good one. Bye bye.